Basically, any loot that you need in Escape from Tarkov can be found in the Lexus dealership on Streets of Tarkov. Whether you need a found and raid Salewa, found and raid Morphine, stims for samples, just good meds in general, technical supply crates, barter items, duffel bags, whatever you need, it's all found here. I'm going to show you around. I'm outside the Lexus dealership on Primorsky Ave. Up there is the Pinewood Hotel, and then down on the south side of Primorsky Ave is the taxi. This is the Tepicot building, and then the Concordia Hotel, the main building, and then over there's the L building behind it, which means the construction site's back that way, on the other side of this. This area, this Lexus dealership has some of the best loot on streets that I've found so far, so I want to show you around a little bit. First, if we come in through this front door, okay, you can go back into this area here, and there's just a ton of loot that I'm going to show you on this side and on this side. But I want to first show you right here. If you crawl under this garage door, you'll get into this high loot area. And there's tons of medical loot in here. This is a medical supply crate. This is a medical bag. You can get rare loot spawns, rare medical loot spawns there. I would check all of the floors and all of these beds as well. I haven't had a chance to find every single spawn. Right here is a good medical spawn. You can get stims there. Right here, you can get stims. Obviously, this is an Obdobos 2 stim, which I haven't even examined yet. This is an offline raid, so I don't need to take it, but this is one of the new stims, super rare, so you can get a stim spawn there. Let's see, I would check on all these beds, right? Like I said, I know you can get stims and rare loot there. There's a med spawn here. I would check under there. There's a med spawn right there. You can see that. You can kind of jump up onto this and then get down here. There's another med spawn there. All these shelves will have med spawns on them most likely. There is rare loot over here that you can get. And then, like I said, this is a medical supply crate. And then what I want to show you too is that this right here is, you can just jump straight through it, and there's loot behind here too. So just jump through that. There's a stim spawn right there. All these shelves will have stim spawns on them. There's a medical crate there. I would guess that stims will probably spawn back there too. You can search this little medical box here. And then search like on the floor and everything. Like I said, this is the spawn from earlier. I'm guessing there will be spawns there, and I would check for spawns on top of here. And then also just know that if you come in this room, it's very possible that somebody could be camping it. They can get up on top of here and look through, right? And they can just like hide like this so they're hard to see. You can also drop back down here, and then they can sort of get angles like to you here. Like, so if they could like do the slow lean and watch you like loot this medical crate and shoot you, and they would be like really hard to see back here. So I don't recommend camping it. I would just get the loot and get out, but I would be on the lookout for campers back behind that thing, because they can get back there and they're very hard or impossible to see. So yeah, this is the medical garage in the scav camp, and it's got some of the best loot in the game, and you'll be able to find stims for samples in here. Alright, so I'm back in the front of the Lexus dealership. We just crawled through that garage here, and I want to show you that if you go up these stairs here, they'll make a wooden sound. This is a locked room. I don't know what key opens it yet, but there's tons of free loot all the way around. There's a bunch of weapons boxes, like probably like 5 or 6 of them, and then a few duffel bags that you can loot up there. And then you can check back here for loot too. Okay, so we ran in, we're looking at the garage again. If we go to, let's go to the left first. First of all, there's a bunch of loot in here that you can check. And then there's all kinds of like duffel bags and toolboxes back that way. There's loot up there and loot in there. This is the Tepicot building. There's a weapons crate up there. There's a weapons crate and a jacket in there. This is a technical supply crate. These are 2 weapons boxes, and then if you walk in here, I opened this earlier. If you walk in here, this door starts closed. There's nothing in here except for this door. But then if you walk through, there's loot. There's tons of filing cabinets in here. Filing cabinets in here. This door starts closed but opens up to Primorsky Ave. Here, I'll show you. It starts like this. And then you can open it out to Primorsky Ave in the front of the Lexus dealership. Whoops. And then you can go up here. You'll see a clip of me looting up there in a minute. There's like a little bathroom. And in this bathroom, you could open this door and it takes you into this area over here. You can search like some filing cabinets. There's a couple of like cool things you can do. A ton of filing cabinets in this room with the basketball, a med box, more filing cabinets that are lootable, this thing right here, and then cheeky angles to outside. All right, so if we go through this way, there's this little office room back here. There's more filing cabinets, and then shelving, which usually has some like barter spawns on it. I don't see any here, but keep in mind that it could. This opens up to this area right out here, where there's like the Tepicot building. Again, Concordia and Primorsky Ave is right here. So keep in mind that this is connected here, right? Somebody could come through here, right through this bathroom. Again, this one's closed and that's the camp. So it gives you a little bit of routes and outplay there. You can go up these stairs. There's a door that opens here. This door is locked, so it might be a key. You've got some angles into this building over here. And like the roadway out on Primorsky Ave, so just keep in mind that there's some maybe cheeky angles there if you're in kind of a tricky fight. A bunch more filing cabinets, more filing cabinets back here. Oops, I hit the breach door on accident. There's another breach door, possibly a key there. Then you come into this room with more filing cabinets. I got an M4 spawn right here, just a base M4 spawn on that table. So you need that for one of your quests. I found in raid M4, there's a grenade box here. And yeah, so there's a bunch of good stuff in here. A lot of times these boxes have spawns in them, so I wouldn't be surprised to find out if there's spawns there. And again, just some cheeky angles out here. You can't really see right now because it's foggy, but the theater's down that way. This is Primorsky Ave. You know, so you get some cheeky angles under the road potentially. Whoops, and then you can't run through there. Again, you get some angles out into Scav Camp here. If you're in a fight and you want to mess with somebody and run around, you can get up into this building and get some angles out there. Okay, so we're going to run back down. Whoops, here. Okay, back to the garage, and if we go to now the right side of it, or the other side of it here, you can get a bunch of different loot in this area. There's like food spawn there. All these trailers have loot in them. If you wrap around here and go to this side, there's a grenade box here. There's a locked room with weapons in it there. There's a weapons box there. If you go into this garage, there's a bunch of loot in this area. That doesn't open. There's a door up there that goes to the back of the grocery store, and that's the door to the garage, but doesn't open. There's a little bit of loot up there, but most of it's down here. And then if you come in here, there's a duffel bag there. There's some loot around here. This technical supply crate I looted earlier, it had a tank battery in it, so you can check that technical supply crate. Might be a good place to get a tank battery. And then there's some trailers here. This trailer has a medical thing in it. And then I found a Salewa right here. It's actually still on me. I found a Salewa right here. You can see it found in raid. I found it right there next to this little yellow thing. So there's a loose loot spawn there, and you can find a Salewa there. There's a loose loot spawn here and a duffel bag that you can search. And then we'll get back into the Lexus dealership here. Again, the stairs in the front of it there. All right, and then just to show you one more thing, here we are in the side road. There's Primorsky Ave again, the front of the Lexus dealership over there. If you run like back behind these bushes here. All right, here's the grocery store. There's the Concordia Hotel and the grocery store in construction. You can jump up on these boxes here. Jump up on these boxes, and then you can jump over here. You'll take a little bit of damage, but you'll be in the back of the grocery store here. Okay. This gate also goes to the other side. There's Tepicot in the building there. All right, so we just went through that door. There's Tepicot. You can go up this staircase here. First of all, you can see back into the warehouse. So if you're in a fight, this could be a good place to get an angle. But you can open this door, And then you're up here, there's a duffel bag there, and you're up above the little warehouse that we were in earlier. There's the door to the medical garage, and we were just right there a minute ago. You can take the staircase. There's a weapon spawn and a food spawn here. I'm gonna pick up that food actually in case I need it later. And this goes right back down into the area with all of the technical supplies. Tons on this shelf here. You can see tons of loose technical supplies that we were at earlier. And back to the technical supply crate. Grenade box. And then back around to the garage, the front of Lexus, and the Tepicot building and entrance over here. So that's the whole scav camp. It's absolutely insane. I don't know if it's called a scav camp. It's really the Lexus dealership, right? The loot here is absolutely insane. There's tons of it.